The BRICS healthcare leaders earlier discussed frameworks to better prepare for future pandemics. It comes as the world battled the COVID-19 outbreak, leading to major economic disruptions. Newzroom Afrika's business reporter Ntokozo Khumalo takes a look.
The COVID-19 pandemic saw millions of lives lost globally, with economies closed for months on end, making the pandemic much more than just a healthcare crisis.
We saw in the last pandemic, when you don't have appropriate public health responses or you don't have resources, then the economic impact is devastating. And there's no doubt that our continent, Africa, was on the receiving end of the COVID pandemic.
The bloc is now working on a framework to better prepare for, prevent and respond to future pandemics. Nicolaou says industry leaders have their work cut out, with many experts saying we are already in a pre-pandemic, driven by diseases such as cancer and diabetes.
We need to improve our risk profiling, as well as understanding our exposure to actually pandemic. If you look at Africa as a whole, 50% of our exposure to pandemics are predictable. We can anticipate. And that sense of anticipation allows us, as a continent, to come up with the mitigations.
Health Minister Joe Phaahla says leaders resolved to fast-track frameworks and policies to enhance innovation and make better use of technology.
We highlighted the commitment for an integrated disease surveillance and response, and also that we must establish the public health emergency operation centers, which we must share together and make sure that all this expertise we can be able to work together. This will provide opportunity to share expertise, lessons, building and evaluating and utilizing the information from all these emergency centers.
African healthcare experts in the bloc have welcomed Egypt and Ethiopia's inclusion in the BRICS, saying it will strengthen collaboration so that business and trade isn't disrupted by another pandemic. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ntokozo Khumalo in Sandton, Johannesburg.